Have you ever felt a deep, unexplainable exhaustion? A sense of heaviness, as if you're moving through mud, trying to get somewhere new but constantly pulled back by something you can't quite name. You know you're on the verge of a breakthrough. You can feel the potential for a different life, a different you, yet you're stuck in a loop. This isn't just in your head. This is an energetic reality. In behavioral psychology, this is known as the Zeigarnik effect, the mind's tendency to get stuck on unfinished tasks. Spiritually, we call these unfinished cycles. Every unresolved argument, every dream you abandoned, every promise to yourself you didn't keep, remains an open loop in your energy field. These open cycles are like apps running in the background of your phone, silently draining your life force, making you feel tired, unfocused, and powerless. They keep you anchored to a past that no longer serves you. But what if there was a natural cosmic moment designed to help you close these loops for good? What if the universe provided a specific energetic gateway, a threshold you could consciously step through to leave the old self behind and embody the new? That moment is here. October 13th is not just another date on the calendar. It is a quantum threshold, a powerful energetic reset point. It is a day where the veil between your current reality and your potential reality is incredibly thin. On this day, you are given a profound choice: to continue feeding the old patterns that drain you, or to step across the threshold into a higher, more coherent version of yourself. This isn't about superstition. It's about cosmic and personal alignment. It is an opportunity to consciously participate in your own evolution. The solution to breaking free from these draining, unfinished cycles is not to push harder or to fight against your current reality. The solution is to consciously use this upcoming energetic gateway on October 13th to enact a profound personal transformation. This process is simple, but it requires your absolute intention. It involves 3 critical steps: an energy inventory, a conscious release, and a deliberate creation. First, you must take an honest inventory of where your energy is currently flowing. This is the application of the quantum observer effect to your own life. In quantum physics, the act of observing a particle changes its behavior. Similarly, the act of consciously observing where your thoughts, emotions, and actions are directed is the first step to changing them. Second, you must choose 3 specific things to let go of. These aren't just bad habits. These are energetic signatures, identities you've outgrown. It could be the identity of the victim, the story of not being good enough, or the fear of failure. By identifying them, you are bringing them from the unconscious into the light of awareness, preparing to collapse that wave of potential. Finally, you will set 3 new, specific, and actionable intentions. These are not vague wishes. They are commands to the universe and to your subconscious mind. An intention like "I will meditate for 10 minutes every morning to connect with my future self" is a concrete action that builds a new energetic circuit. You are literally building the neurological and biological framework for a new reality. This 3-step process is your key to unlocking the gateway of October 13th. It is the practical mechanism for shifting your frequency, altering your personal electromagnetic field, and beginning to attract a reality that resonates with the new you, not the old, exhausted you. This is how you stop leaking energy into the past and start investing it into the future you truly desire. But let's be clear about what you're up against. Why is it so difficult to simply let go and choose something new? The barrier is not outside of you. It is within your own biology. Neuroscience has shown us that 95% of who you are by the age of 35 is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, beliefs, and perceptions that function like a subconscious computer program. Your conscious mind, the 5% that wants to change, is wrestling with a 95% program that is running on autopilot. This program is not just in your brain. It's in your body. Every time you have a thought, you create a chemical. Those chemicals produce a feeling. If you keep thinking the same thoughts of lack, frustration, or unworthiness, your body becomes conditioned to, and even addicted to, those specific chemical states. Your body literally becomes the subconscious mind. So when you decide on October 13th to let go of your unworthiness, your body, which has been conditioned to that feeling for years, will send signals to your brain saying, "Wait, something is wrong. We need our daily dose of unworthiness. It's familiar. It's safe. This is the identity you are working to overcome." It is a biological and energetic construct that believes its survival depends on staying the same. To truly step through the quantum threshold, you must be willing to feel the discomfort of no longer being your old self. You must be willing to fire and wire new neural pathways and recondition your body to a new mind, a new emotional state, and a new future. This is where conscious action becomes your superpower. Let's make this incredibly practical. This is your rapid shift protocol for the October 13th gateway. First, the energy inventory. Set aside 30 minutes of quiet time. Take a pen and paper and write at the top, "Where is my energy going?" Be brutally honest. Is it going to replaying old arguments? To worrying about a future that hasn't happened? To comparing yourself to others on social media? To a job that drains your soul? See it clearly, without judgment. This awareness is the first spark of creation. Next, the release. On a new sheet of paper, write "I am now releasing." Then, list the 3 most significant energy drains you identified. Be specific. Not just negativity, but the story that I am not smart enough to succeed. Not just a bad relationship, but the pattern of seeking validation from people who cannot give it. When you write these down, feel the finality of it. You are declaring these cycles complete. You are officially withdrawing your energy from these past realities. Finally, the creation. On a third sheet of paper, write, "I am now creating." Here, you will write your 3 specific, actionable intentions. They must be in the present tense and tied to a concrete action. For example, instead of "I want to be more peaceful," write "I meditate for 15 minutes each morning and feel the emotion of deep peace in my body." Instead of "I want to be wealthy," write "I take one inspired action toward my new business venture every day and feel the gratitude of abundance now." This isn't just goal setting. It is a quantum directive. You are generating a new energetic signature, a new frequency. Through conscious action, you are teaching your body what your new future feels like before it has even happened. This is the foundational principle of creating your reality. Now, let's deepen our understanding of why this works, integrating science and spirit. The famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics revealed a profound truth. Subatomic particles exist in a state of pure potential, a wave of possibilities, until they are observed. The moment an observer focuses on them, they collapse into a single, specific particle in a single location. Your life operates on the same principle. The unobserved life, the 95% subconscious program, runs on autopilot, collapsing waves of potential into the same old reality, day after day. But when you become the conscious observer of your thoughts, your energy, and your intentions, you are doing what the scientist in the lab does. You are selecting a new potential from the quantum field and commanding it into existence with your focused attention. This is the observer effect applied to your reality. Furthermore, this process is about resonance. Every thought and emotion has a frequency. The feelings of guilt, shame, and fear carry a very low, dense frequency. The feelings of love, gratitude, and joy carry a high, coherent frequency. When your intentions are backed by these elevated emotions, you are creating a coherent electromagnetic signature that radiates out from you. This is quantum resonance. You are not chasing a new future. You are creating an energetic field that draws that future to you. Experiences, opportunities, and people that resonate with your new frequency will naturally be attracted into your life. Epigenetics confirms this from a biological perspective. The science of epigenetics shows that it's not the genes that control your destiny, but the environment outside the cell and your perception of the environment that signals the genes. When you change your internal state, when you generate elevated emotions, you are literally sending new chemical signals to your cells, activating new genes and deactivating old ones. You are biologically upgrading your hardware to run a new program. Ancient wisdom has taught this for millennia. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Maya, the illusion that our current, limited self is all that we are. The Bible speaks of renewing your mind and being born again. These are not metaphors. They are descriptions of a quantum leap in consciousness. And the number 13, so often feared in Western culture, is revered in many traditions as the number of transformation, of death and rebirth. It represents the end of a cycle, 12, and the beginning of a new one, 1. It is the catalyst for mastery. This October 13th, you are aligning with a deep, powerful current of transformation, supported by the laws of the universe and the wisdom of the ages. This cannot be a one-day event. It is a new way of being. The gateway of October 13th is the initiation, not the final destination. To make this shift permanent, you must integrate it into your daily life. The key is to shorten the refractory period, the time between feeling triggered back into an old emotional pattern and consciously returning to your new chosen state. This is where a daily practice becomes non-negotiable. Every morning, before you check your phone, before you engage with the outside world, spend a few minutes reconnecting with your 3 intentions. Don't just read them. Feel them. What does it feel like to be that person who has already achieved these things? Generate the emotions of gratitude, freedom, abundance, and wholeness in your body. This is your morning alignment. It sets your energetic frequency for the day. Throughout the day, practice conscious check-ins. Set an alarm on your phone for every few hours. When it goes off, simply ask, am I in the past or am I in the future? Am I embodying my old self or my new potential? This simple act of awareness pulls you out of the subconscious program and back into the creator's seat. Now I want you to make this real. I invite you to pause this video right now. Don't just think about it. Take out a journal or a piece of paper. Write down the 3 things you are consciously releasing. Then, write down the 3 new intentions you are creating and committing to. Once you have done this, come back and go to the comments section below and write the words, I am ready. This is more than just a comment. It is a declaration. It is a public commitment to yourself and to the universe that you are consciously stepping through this threshold. You are signaling your readiness to embody a new reality. As you begin this process, you must be prepared for the resistance. Your body, conditioned to the familiar emotions of the past, will stage a rebellion. As you start to feel joy and empowerment, the body might suddenly flood you with feelings of doubt, anxiety, or the familiar comfort of your old limitation. It will send thoughts like, this isn't working. Who do you think you are? It's easier to just go back to the way things were. This is the critical moment. This is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are succeeding. You are literally moving out of your biological and neurological past, and the old self is fighting for its survival. This is an energetic withdrawal. Your job is not to fight these feelings. Your job is to notice them, to become the calm, impartial observer of them. When doubt arises, you say, I see you, doubt. You are the residue of an old program. You are an echo from a past that is no longer my reality. And then, you must consciously and deliberately shift your state. This means you have to know what your future feels like so well that you can call upon that feeling on demand. Close your eyes. Remember your intention. What does the freedom you desire feel like in your chest? What does the abundance you are creating feel like in your heart? Generate that emotion intentionally. Hold it for 60 seconds. In that moment, you are reconditioning your body. You are teaching it that this new feeling is your new baseline. You are overcoming yourself. Every time you do this, you weaken the old neural circuits and strengthen the new ones. You are building the very fabric of your new identity, moment by moment, choice by choice. This is the work. This is how you stabilize your new state and make the transformation permanent. It's a practice of remembering who you've decided to be, especially when your body and mind try to make you forget. You stand now at a profound threshold. October 13th is not a passive event that will magically transform you. It is an energetic opening, a cosmic invitation, a powerful tailwind at your back, making the work you choose to do infinitely more potent. The universe is conspiring to support your evolution, but you must be the one to take the step. You must be the one to choose. You have learned that your feelings of being stuck are real energetic phenomena, unfinished cycles draining your life force. You now have a clear, powerful, 3-step process to close those cycles and reclaim your energy for the creation of a new future. You understand that the primary obstacle is your own subconscious programming and the body's addiction to past emotions. But you are now armed with the knowledge and the tools to become the conscious creator of your reality. You can use the observer effect to choose a new destiny from the quantum field. You can use elevated emotion to resonate with that new reality and signal new genes into expression. This is not philosophy. This is the intersection of quantum physics, neuroscience, epigenetics, and ancient spiritual truth. It is the operating manual for the human experience that you were never given. The power has been inside you all along. You are not just a body living in a physical universe. You are a consciousness having a human experience. Your true nature is limitless potential. The question is no longer can you change, but will you? Will you use this powerful gateway on October 13th to make a choice that will redefine the rest of your life? Will you let go of the stories that have kept you small and finally step into the magnificent, powerful creator you were born to be? The choice, as always, is yours. Make your declaration. Do the work. Step through the threshold. Your future self is waiting. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you know who is ready to awaken to their own power.